So now we're going to start with Chris reading Maddie.
Anger exhausted Maddie. She waited for the kiss of Xanax to kick in, Prince Charming bearing a sheath for her nerves. Ben hadn't cared if they ate hot mayonnaise or slept on typhus-encrusted sheets when they'd met, not while they burned off their early searing heat. He'd excited her. A public defender, demanding the world give his wrecked clients a break, a little justice, a fair shot. She could barely breathe around him then. Some part of her always needed to touch some part of him. Her hand on his shoulder, an ankle casually leaning against his calf. Ben dwarfed everyone, racing through life with exclamation points coming out all sides. Poverty to the right, boom! Racism, pow! Dirty landlords, gotcha. Who knew all that passion and rage could be directed at a late car payment? A missing button? Her. Ben could barely say hello to Maddie. She got in the car. His hands clenched the wheel hard enough to snap the plastic in half. He couldn't even look at her. For God's sake, how the hell could you forget to do something so simple? Maddie stared straight ahead as she spoke. How many times are you going to say the same thing? Until you get it through your head that you need to keep up with basic life tasks. I can't remind you of everything. Her chin jutted out. She didn't answer. Screw her. He sensed her actions, biting her lip, digging her nails into her skirt. Finally, she deigned to speak. You were too harsh with Emma last night. Harsh is called for when our daughter sneaks out of the house. Well, I'm worried about Emma, about us. Tears trickled down her cheek. Oh, Christ, not this. He pounded on the dashboard. She flinched. I came to get you, isn't that enough? Maddie began crying in earnest. She stretched toward the back, trying to reach something. Guilt fought with irritation. He took one of those damn deep breaths she was always forcing on him. Ah, look, I'm sorry for yelling. What are you doing? She ignored him, unbuckling her seatbelt and got on her knees, rummaging around the back of the car. Jesus, Maddie, get back in your seat. 1 second. She hoisted up her huge suitcase of a briefcase. I'm getting something. A list of what I'm frightened of. With Emma. Things I want to prevent. What, drugs? Pregnancy? Tattoos? Did his wife have a magic social work formula to keep it all at bay? I'm worried about her, Ben. And I'm not? You haven't cornered the market on parental concern. It's not about you, Ben. Right. A Ford Expedition barreled behind them, trying to push them. Humongous piece of crap. He sped up. Blinding rain pelted the windows. He set the wipers higher and opened the windows to clear the side mirror. The Expedition came closer, pushing him to go faster or move over. He hit the accelerator, but the asshole stayed right with him. Air inside him expanded. He tapped his traction control button twice to turn on competitive drive control, and then sped up. The Expedition matched him. All caution gone, he rocketed. Competitive driving let him be in charge. No car computer slowed him from his fast moves. He might not be the athlete of the century, but he knew how to drive like a motherfucker. What did the kids say? Oh yeah, I got mad skills. The expedition almost kissed his bumper. Both of them going 45 on a road posted at 25. The road opened up and he climbed over 50, then 55, and finally hit 60. But he couldn't lose the damn expedition. Ben, move over. Shut up! Just when the guy seemed ready to ram them, Ben pulled into the right lane. Metal scraped metal, the oversized SUV hitting them hard. He hit a black spot. He hit a slick spot, hydroplaned, and the car spun out of control. Cars ahead and to the right squealed, maneuvering away on the twisted road as his car careened toward the tree in the curve. Maddie screamed, and Ben gripped the wheel like death chasing them.
And this